Hey everybody, it's Uncle Scrooge, the richest duck in the world. Well anyway, I guess he wants to get even more richer. Well anyway, it's DuckTales for the Nintendo Entertainment System today on Power Up. Hi there, welcome to the show. Nowadays, licensed games usually mean very horrible experiences and really crappy gameplay and all that icky stuff. But in the days of the Nintendo, Capcom actually made a couple cool games based on Disney properties, for which today I am going to review one of those. And that game is DuckTales for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This was based on the cartoon of the same name. And it's also really fun to play. So, let's take a look. DuckTales was released in 1989 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. In the game, of course, you play as Scrooge McDuck on the quest to get 5 treasures from 5 lands. The lands are as follows: the African mines, the Amazon, the Himalayas, Transylvania, and the moon. The moon? Well, apparently, you don't need a spacesuit to go there, according to this game's logic. Moving on. Scrooge has his cane that can be used as a golf club of sorts to strike objects. But wow, his cane must be made of strong material to defeat enemies and stuff. Scrooge has his cane that can be used as a golf club of sorts to strike objects. To which I say, wow, his cane must be made of really strong material. It can't be just wood. It must be like a really strong metal or something. Anyway, but the main use of it is to be as a pogo stick, which can be used to defeat the aforementioned enemies you'll find. And it is kind of tricky to do. I think you have to jump and then push down and B to do it. And as long as you hold B, I believe, you can keep going. It's also useful for getting over spiked pits as well. And also, characters from the show make appearances as well, such as Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Launchpad, and Mrs. Beakley, among others. And also to note, this game did get a sequel, DuckTales 2, but that is much more rare to find, and I think it didn't do as well. Partly due to the fact DuckTales 2 came out in 1993, and in 93, all the 16-bit consoles were out, so it had kind of competition from there. And as a result, it was also produced, and I think in limited quantities, so it's much more rare. In fact, at the game store, Level Up Games near me, that they do have 3 copies of the game, but they go for well over $100, about $125 as a matter of fact, which tells you how rare it is, which tells you how really rare they are in the wild, that is. And also, but anyway, I really enjoyed DuckTales 1. I really enjoyed the first DuckTales. It's a really fun game, and it's a lot, and it should be less expensive than DuckTales 2. In fact, I got my copy for about $20. And also, what's cool about mine is I got mine in box complete, so I had the manual and everything, which was kind of cool. So, if you do see this, please pick it up. And oh, by the way, this game is also it's a Game Boy release as well. And also on the Game Boy, it was basically the same game with a couple minor alterations to make do for the black and white screen. But that's a fun one as well, if you wanted to bring it on the go. So all in all, if you see this game, pick it up. It's a good addition to any collection. And hey, where else can you use a pogo cane to defeat your enemies? And as always, If you live in or around South St. Paul, Minnesota, or in the Twin Cities, Minnesota metro area in particular, please visit my good friends at Level Up Games. They have board games, Magic, like collectible card games like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, as well as video games and other awesome stuff. And their addresses is below, if it's not there already. Hello there. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, please rate and subscribe to my channel. Plus, I have a Facebook group and fan page, a website, and a Twitter feed as well. And that's all below as well. Well, anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Power